Hello, this is my birthday polynomial project by me, Taylor Skilimowski. In order to do this project, I need the most important part, my birthday. My birthday happens to fall on February 2nd, 2001, and so I put it into the regular numbers of 0202-2001. I flipped it around to 1002-2020 as the project required. As I flip my birthday around, I get my birthday polynomial. I also get rid of unnecessary zeros and add plus and minus signs wherever needed. The polynomial I created for this project ended up being x cubed plus 2x squared minus 2x plus 2. As you can see, this polynomial creates this type of graph. Analyzing it, we use the leading coefficient test using x cubed and to see that it is positive and to an odd degree. The end behavior shows that it falls to the left and rises to the right. With this information, we can also determine the domain and range. The domain of this graph is negative infinity to positive infinity, and the range is also negative infinity to positive. Finding the zero was a little bit tricky. Because of the polynomial that I made, I couldn't use the rational zero theorem to find the zeros, so I made a table instead. As you can see, the zero or the root that was found was negative 2.92, 0. The y-intercept can be found by either making all x's 0 or by looking at the coefficient of the polynomial. The y-intercept of this graph was 2. The maximum is the highest point of the graph, and the minimum is the lowest part. Maximum of this graph is negative 1.721, 6.268, and the minimum is 0.387, 1.583. Finally, the last part of this project requires me to explain how this graph reflects me. This graph reflects me in my life through my grades of this current year. I started out the school year strong, but as vacation approached, I started to slack off a bit. But the graph hasn't passed the x-axis, just like how I've avoided to fail any classes. But now as the school year is starting to come to an end, I'm still working as hard as I can to keep them high.